Alright, hello. This is going to be trigonometry, I think. I'm not a math teacher or anything like that. So, let's hope this goes well. So, for this video, I'm just going to go over just the basics. And we'll go from there. So, I'd assume that everybody already knows how to calculate the area of a square and the area of a rectangle. I hope. Now, and if you don't know, it is A equals length times width. This could be length, this could be width, this could be length, this could be width, and these two can just interchange. Like this could be length, and this could be width, this could be width, this could be length. Now for trigonometry, I don't remember, I'm not entirely sure. So this is the area, length times width. This is for a square. Or, yeah, that should be fine. Now for trigonometry, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a new thing called a triangle. Like such. Now, a triangle will have a base, a height, and a hypotenuse. Those are the three main components of a triangle. Now, to get the area of a triangle, it will be area equals 1/2 base times height. Now, I am going to put this in words because it makes sense for me, but hopefully it'll make sense to you. Now, to find the area of a triangle, think of it as just a regular old square, right? Or, what's it called? A rectangle. Now, the base will be here, the height will be here, and so that's why you're multiplying these two together, right? So once you multiply these two together, you're basically getting the whole area of this rectangle. But there is a 1/2 right there, and that is because we are basically slicing the base and the height. So when you have that, you are basically just taking out this part or this part, and you are getting the area of a triangle. This is the equation in words. Well, in picture, I guess. Now, let me give you guys an example of how to use this. So, for example, we are given a triangle. And actually, that was not a good triangle. Let's try making a triangle like this. Nah. Let's see. Yeah, let's make a triangle like this. Good enough. Say this is 90 degrees, and you are given a base that is equal to 10, a height that is equal to, let's just say, 12. Now, you're asked to find the area of the triangle. So you're basically just putting this, you're getting this formula, and just replacing the base and the height with these numbers. So let's do that. So it'll be area equals 1/2 base times height So that would be area equals 1/2 10 times 2. Oh, sorry, 10 times 12. Like such. Now, what we're going to do first is multiply these. So let's do 10 times 12. It's going to be 0. It's going to be 2. It's going to be 1. It's going to be 1, 30. So area is going to equal to 1/2 times 130. And now we just multiply 1/2 by 130, and that is basically 130 divided by 2. So it's going to be 6, 12, 1, carry the 0 down. It's going to be 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's going to be 65, and that is your answer. So area is going to equal to 65. Now let's do another example. Let's just say you're given another triangle, like so. 90 degrees right here, and then the base would be 25, height would be 36. Now let's do it again. Area equals 1/2 base times height. Area is equal to 1/2. Base is 25 times 36. We're going to multiply these two together. So 25 times 36, that's going to be 30. Carry to 3, that's going to be 12. 12 plus 3 is 15. 5 times 3 is 15. Carry 1, it's going to be 6. And 7. And then it's going to be 0. That's going to be 10. It's going to be 8, 9. That's 900. Let me just double check my math if that was correct. Just going to make sure that my my math was correct, hopefully. 36. Yeah, cool. 900. So it's going to be A equals 1/2 times 900. And now we just multiply 1/2 by 900, which is going to be 900 divided by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8. That's going to be 4. It's going to be 8. 1, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It's going to be 45. And it's going to be 10, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. So it is going to be area is equal to 450. Like so. Now, speaking of triangles, we are gonna go over this little thing. Keep in mind this is just gonna be summary. I may screw up a bit because it's been a while since I did trigonometry as an actual class. So I'll try my best to remember. So let's say again we have a triangle. Basically, a triangle, as you know, is going to be base, height, hypotenuse, but it can also be called this little thing right here. Why do that? Whatever, that'll be fine. So when you're trying to find the angle of a specific part, a specific corner of a triangle, say like right there, there's going to be this thing that is called SOHCAHTOA, which basically means sine theta is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine theta is going to equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent theta is going to equal opposite over adjacent. Now, don't be scared of this thing called theta. That is literally just another word for angle, or just another kind of term Theta is literally just called angle, in other words. Theta is equal to theta. And that's just going to be the same meaning. So don't worry about all that. When you hear theta, just think of angle. So, when you're given a triangle like this, whatever side that little like curve is touching, that is going to be adjacent. Now, this is why it's called opposite, because this part right here, this side right here, is on the opposite side of theta. And then this long part right here, it will always be hypotenuse. Always. I can't really think of a specific example for that, but you guys could just find. There's Google. You guys can just search that up. So let's go over what we talked about. So we know that a triangle. Jeez. There we go. We know that a triangle has a base, height, and hypotenuse. And to get the area of that, it will be area equals 1/2 base times height, right? And also, there will be a thing called SOHCAHTOA, which means sine theta will equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine theta will equal to adjacent over hypotenuse. And tangent theta will equal to opposite over adjacent. And that is basically it for this video. I can't really think of much right now, but that's just the basics of trigonometry. And yeah, that's about it. Bye-bye.